This is Wes. Welcome to the Wes Hess channel. I was looking around the internet, glancing at the news and um, trying to see if there's anything that actually had any information that I hadn't already heard, or something, if there's any updates on this or that, or whatever. There's not. But then I went through and looked at my entire YouTube feed, see if there's anything in there that was new and hadn't been talked about yet, and actually talked to death. There wasn't. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on that I could jump into. Which, beings, we all live on the same planet. I guess if it's happening in Europe and Great Britain and stuff, it pertains to us. But anyway, the thing that came to mind, the thing that Wesley convinced Wesley of, is that they're very basically, not trying to put anybody in a box or judge anybody's way of being or saying anybody's this way or that way. I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, I believe that there are two basic types of people. And those are the ones who want to be right. They want their opinion to be the right one. They want what they believe to be true. And the other one is they want someone to tell them what is true. And there's a downside to both of those. The ones that know what they know, and that you can't have a discussion with, seek out those who need somebody to tell them. And they actually manufacture little minions for themselves of people who don't know what's right, don't know what the truth is. They've spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and days and days and days and weeks trying to figure out what it is, but they settled into somebody who was telling them what the truth was. And now you've got a bunch of people that really don't know anything telling a bunch of other people that don't know anything. All the stuff the second group of people take as factual truth. And it's causing a lot of trouble. And I'm not talking right and left either. There are people on the conservative side of things that are feeding people a line of bullcrap. There are people way too many people on the religious side of things, feeding people a lot of crap. There are people on the progressive, liberal, and I hate that word, liberal. the they're feeding people on crap, and the people with specific agendas in their life that are embracing the progressive side of things aren't doing so. There are very few thankful group. I doubt that there's that many homosexuals out there that actually believe that killing unborn children is okay. Quite honestly, there's probably more street people, for lack of a better word, that think it's okay because they need it to be. But these two people who have a totally different view of what is normal, because a group of politicians have convinced them that I will fight for your right to abortion, your privilege as, yeah, I'm calling it privilege. We've There are already laws saying that everybody's the same, nobody can be discriminated against. There don't need to be laws punishing people because they refuse to acknowledge something they don't believe in. There doesn't need to be. I don't believe that you should be able to, run somebody out of town. Uh, for their beliefs. Nor do I believe that they should be able to legally force you to acknowledge the normalcy of what they're doing, because a lot of things, it'll never be normal. It can't be normal. It's so far outside the realm of natural biological science. I mean, one of the most basic and oldest sciences known to man. It just all goes against it. Like I say, there's two kinds of people, and it's sad. There's the ones that know everything and that are convincing everybody that they're right, and they got all these followers, and all these followers are going to follow them right straight into turmoil and despair. It would be really helpful if there were more people that took it upon themselves to find out what the truth was and act accordingly. Take it upon themselves to find out what the real truth is and act accordingly. but there's too few people willing to take on such a heavy burden of responsibility as thinking for themselves. Yeah. This ain't gonna change anybody's mind. Y'all all gonna stay completely ignorant. My apologies. Oblivious to the problem. Ignorant's an ugly word, and I apologize. Um, but yeah. Most of the people on the right side of this thing, the conservative side of this thing, have spent their life pretending that they're ostriches, which ostriches really don't hide their heads in the sand. But um, sure have been a lot of conservatives doing that. Oh, if I just keep my head down and keep on trucking, it'll all get better. It doesn't work that way. Roof don't fix itself by you sitting in there doing nothing. You've either got to hire somebody to fix the roof or get up there and put a shingle over the hole. That's just the way it is. Y'all still out. Hold on.